Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bluegrass Sports Nation's coverage of district basketball action tonight between the Jackson City Tigers and the Breathitt Bobcats. Live from Rose Gymnasium here in Campton, Kentucky. Sitting beside the guy I not get to be with all season long, seems like, Mr. Lucas Miller. Good to have you alongside, Lucas.
Good to be back with you.
It's going to be an exciting game, we hope. Bobcats come off a tough loss the other night and looking to get things back together. And what better way to do it here in district play and kick off the district tournament. And, of course, the Jackson Tigers look like they've dressed an army tonight. They've got quite a few kids coming up from the 7th and 8th grade team that's dressed with them. And the fans have packed. Jackson City and Breathitt fans have taken over Rose Gymnasium, and Jackson's got a good following tonight. And looking forward to a good game, my friend. What do you think?
Yeah, Jackson has to be excited about the interest they've got in the program right now with 15, 20 kids out. In a small school, anytime you can get, 15 or 20 athletes out for a sport, that's good. That's a great turnout. So, they're turned in the right direction. I think there's a lot of positive momentum for them. Obviously, they've got an uphill task tonight going against one of the regional powerhouses and favorites in Breathitt. You mentioned Breathitt took a bad loss, a pretty tough loss Saturday, but that wasn't just any team. That team was an extremely talented, athletic team, you're not going to run into too many teams made up like that team in the 14th region.
No, that was a special team. I said if they'd let me walk out on the court and stand beside them guys, I'd make them look like 8 foot instead of 7 foot.
Me too.
And some Division I ball players there getting a lot of looks and different colleges looking at those guys. But I tell you what, we're proud of these two teams here tonight from Jackson. Tickled to death to be here in Rose Gymnasium. As always, the folks here at Wolfe County High School have been great hosts, and we're happy to be here. And tickled to bring you this game here on Bluegrass Sports Nation tonight. We've still got about 3 minutes before tip-off. We'll kick things over to Mr. Executive Producer and let him run a commercial or two, and then we'll come back and get things opened up and ready to go here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for district tournament action.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Buy for $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Kentucky Farm Bureau has been insuring folks for more than 75 years. So, we know Kentucky. Case in point, we know the Happy Birthday song was written by a pair of Kentucky sisters. The whole song lasts only about 15 seconds. Yeah, good thing. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Folks, we are back after playing of the national anthem here at Rose Gymnasium, ready to kick this one off. Rob Hounshell next to Lucas Miller. Special thanks to Darren the Swami back here beside of us running the camera, and of course our executive producer Brendan Miller and Ty back for getting this one on the air. Special thanks to all of our sponsors. We're getting ready to tip this one off. We were at commercial break. They did a different kind of introductions, I guess you should say, not just the starting five, but they introduced the whole benches of both teams. Of course, we've got Claire, Howard, Jett, McGinnis, and Tharp all starting for the Tigers, and same starting five we're used to for the Bobcats. Jalen Turner, Christian Collins, Bryce Hoskins, Luke Bellamy, and Austin Sperry to tip things off here in this one. First round of the district championship. Bobcats and the Tigers. Collins gets the tip on that, tips it back, and it's going to go out of bounds. Early turnover in favor of the Tigers, and the Tigers will inbound the ball here on the baseline in front of the Bobcat cheerleaders.
Looks like the Bobcats are going to start out man-to-man here.
We played that a lot the other night. Of course, we had to. Big three-point basket by Tharp. And kick things off. Peyton says, give me the ball early. Big three for him. Sperry working against McGinnis, cross court now. Some of these guys going to take me a little bit of time to get used to who's out there because they decided to cut their hair today. Got some different versions of some kids on the court. Big lob to Collins under the basket from Sperry. Be looking for that combo tonight.
One thing Jackson, obviously doesn't have the size that Breathitt does is Bellamy gets the steal and throws ahead to Collins.
Another dunk for Collins under the basket. That's steal and the run out for the Bobcats. I was just going to say a great pass by Jett underneath. I think he had Paxton Howard going to the basket, but looked like a good pass from here, and the Bobcats able to pick that one off, come back down the court. Collins with 2 dunks to start things out for the Bobcats. 4-3. 7:09 to go. Little pressure defense by the Bobcats. Paxton Howard over in the corner to McGinnis.
Tigers really need McGinnis to be able to score for them tonight. He's their leading scorer. He's going to have a turnover there.
I really thought he was going to take that three over there in the corner, and he pulled up and decided to let the rest of the Tigers catch up, and he kind of got hung up in his feet and got called for the walk.
Coach Sean Noble, both coaches are Noble, so we have to be on a first-name basis tonight.
Yeah, Sean and John.
I'm sure he probably wants most of his players to take open shots any chance they get.
Yeah.
Spurry puts up a three.
In and out, no good. Big rebound by Dyson Clare. Tharp brings the ball up the court for the Tigers. He's got Turner in front of him. Dishes over to McGinnis now inside the Jett. Back to a running Tharp. Dishes it off to McGinnis for the three. Big time three, no good. In and out. Cleared out of there by Luke Bellamy. Bellamy up the court quickly now to Sperry. Over to Turner. Turner really played exceptional in that first quarter the other night. Sperry going to be called for the walk, and another turnover here by the Bobcats. Turner played exceptional on his own senior night. It was just a buzzsaw of a team that we faced. And Turner played exceptional defense and offense early. McGinnis goes to the basket, taken away by Luke Bellamy. Bellamy comes down the court, sets up shop, looks for the open man, Sperry across court. Now Hoskins inside, works against Jett, goes up off the backboard, gets the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Rob was talking about before the game. A lot of Breathitt's players have got a haircut. Bryce went Jackie Moon, though. He kept his hair and is sporting the headband.
Collins gets the rebound, turnaround jumper, no good. Dyson Clare clears it out. McGinnis now goes to work for the Tigers. Over to Clare, now to Tharp. Now to Paxton Howard. Tharp right in front of the scorer's table. Wants to drive against Jalen Turner. Dishes over in the corner to an open Howard. No good. Sperry pulls down the rebound. Dish underneath to Turner by Sperry, and that basket's good for Jalen Turner.
Just so much athleticism out there for the Bobcats, for the Tigers to have to match up with.
Big three by Peyton Tharp, no good. Dyson Clare there again to clean it up, puts up the jump shot and good. 2 points by Dyson Clare.
That touchdown pass was a little high for
a little too much.
Tight end Bryce Hoskins there.
A little too much on it. A lot of people in this gymnasium rooting for kids on both teams, and I'll be guilty of that tonight. I watched Peyton Tharp and Dyson Clare grow up at the park, as well as Braxton Jett. And it tickles me to see all these guys on the court together playing. Jackson comes up empty on that possession. Sperry going to go to the basket and get the basket and the foul. .4:53 to go here in the first. Breathitt with a 10-5 lead over the Tigers. Sperry trying to make good on the three-point play. Misses it off the front of the rim.
I think they're going to say that's off Jackson. Stay Breathitt ball. Look for Luke Bellamy to step in here and get a three from the corner.
Yep, you're right. He's on the move.
Good job by Jackson closing that out, though.
Paxton Howard, great defense. Turner on the other corner. In and out, but it stayed in on the trip down. I thought it was coming back out. Good three-point basket by Jalen Turner. 4:33. Bobcats go up 6. McGinnis.
Bobcats have went to a 1-3-1 defense.
Wow, nice play by Tharp to save that ball from going over and back for the Tigers. Here comes Sperry working against Tharp and Dyson Clare underneath. Dish off to Collins. Collins goes up for 2, and it's good, and we got a timeout by the Tigers.
30-second timeout.
We'll
read through a few of our sponsors here while we're in this timeout. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Wolf County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly. And also Breathitt County Farm Bureau, Chuck Price and Seth Holland. Farm Bureau is big on Kentucky and big on commitment. People's Bank of Jackson, working together, building success. People has the loan for you. Go Time and Steak and Shake. Refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time. 7 locations to keep you on the go. Steak and Shake in Hazard, and famous for their steak burgers and great milkshakes. And thank those sponsors.
Jett to inbound it for the Tigers, gets it to McGinnis. Now to Tharp. Tharp tried to get it to Howard, and ball going to go out of bounds. Turnover to the Bobcats as Jalen Turner to inbound it right in front of the Breathitt bench. Sperry puts his offense in motion now. Luke Bellamy accepts the top of the key. Gets the pick from Hoskins, puts up the long three, no good. Bounced off the rim. Luke's usually good from there. He never got the chance to shoot that shot much the other night. Looking for him to have a good game. Hoskins knocks the ball loose from Jett, but Tharp there to clean it up. Tharp looking for McGinnis. I don't know how he threaded that needle and got the pass in there. Wow. McGinnis now back to Tharp. Tharp over in the corner. Gets it to McGinnis. Hoskins all over him inside. Jett. Howard now to Tharp. Inside to Howard, goes up, gets the basket, and Luke Bellamy will be called for the foul. Nice little offensive possession for the Tigers there.
Had a lot of good ball movement, was able to find an open cutter and have a chance for a three-point play. Coach Sean Noble's going to be happy about that.
Howard's first free throw is good, nothing but net.
Sideline break for the Bobcats. Tigers do a good job slowing that down.
From the free throw line, Turner is good for 2. Nice jump shot by Jalen Turner. I hope the people watching the other night couldn't see how biased I was. I talked a lot about Jalen in that fourth quarter. Great athlete we've had the enjoyment of having with us as he tips, makes a big defensive play. Hoskins cleans it up, gets it to Sperry up off the backboard for the layup and the foul.
Well, you know, you've been around a lot of these kids, Jalen especially, you know, the part you play in the Lumberjacks. You know, when you see kids grow up right in front of you, you appreciate everything they put into, you know, their careers and everything.
Austin's free throw is good. He makes good on the three-point play. 2:47 to go. That'll make it 20-8 Bobcats here in the first round of the 55th District Tournament. Jett with it, hands it off to McGinnis. Like you said, I think the Tigers really wanting to get McGinnis an open shot. He's got Collins in front of him now. He's going to drive on the baseline. And going to call that one on Christian Collins. I believe that'll be his first.
You know, being guarded by Collins there, you know, he's giving up probably close to a foot in height and length, you know, and it's so hard to get your shot off when you're playing against somebody that much bigger.
He gets away from Sperry, gets loose on the inbound shot, no good. Hoskins cleans it up to Collins. Collins over to Sperry, misses the dunk. And are they going to call a technical on that, or?
Yeah, I think for hanging on to the rim a little too long.
Yeah, that's the motion we got from the referee. So I think Andrew Combs will be coming in for him shortly. Combs at the scorer's table. 2:23 to go. 20-8 Bobcats with an early lead here in the first quarter. Jett steps to the line for the Tigers. Misses the first. Well, Sperry probably thought he had the clear dunk. The ball went in and came back out, and I guess he's, you know, that's what the technical's called for. He's hanging on the rim when he's trying to get the ball in the hoop. Can't do that in high school basketball. Neither of Jett's free throws were good. Still 20-8. Bobcats with the lead. Tharp to inbound it for the Tigers. Finds Howard in the corner. Howard underneath the Claire, and Jalen Turner takes that one away from Claire.
Claire was open for about 2 seconds, but Jalen made up the gap.
Closed the distance quickly. Tharp to inbounds it for the Tigers. Looking for McGinnis under the basket. Can't get it to him. Gets it to Jett. Jett over to Claire now, top of the key. Claire to a streaking Peyton Tharp. Stops, puts up a high arching three. No good off the backboard. Combs cleans that one up, pushes it up the court for the Bobcats. Hands it off to Luke Bellamy. Bellamy wants to drive, stops, dishes off to Combs in the corner. Combs drives, puts up a little floater in and out. McGinnis with the rebound. Tharp going to walk it up for the Tigers. Coach Sean Noble screaming out instructions for the Tigers.
And I'm going to say I've been really impressed with Coach Sean Noble's Tigers so far. You know, they've been pretty disciplined, you know, playing obviously against a really pressured defense by the Bobcats. And, you know, they're hanging in and trying to run their offense. So, you know, Tiger faithful have to be happy with that.
Turner with another knockdown there on defense in front of Peyton Tharp. Tharp inbounds it under the basket to Howard, overthrows and goes out of bounds. Paxton couldn't hold on to that one. Turnover to the Bobcats. Turner to inbound to Bellamy. Bellamy going to bring it up the court for the Breathitt Bobcats. Over to Combs on the left wing. Inside to Collins. Collins works, dishes to Turner. Turner back to Collins under the basket. Up and under's good. That's the only way he could get to the basket the other night.
Yeah.
Nice play by Turner and Collins. Big three for McGinnis, no good. Tigers had some open looks, but just not able to get the basket yet. Foul on Turner will send Jett to the line for the Tigers. 1:04 to go here in the first period, 22-8. Jett's first free throw is good. Jett toes the line for the second, puts the ball down. It's up off the back of the iron, no good. Chased over in front of the bench by Combs. He gets it up to Turner for the Bobcats. Looking inside, wants to drive the lane. Dishes back to Hoskins. Hoskins now to Collins. Got Dyson Clare behind him. Cross court, bounce pass to Turner for the three. Another one by Jalen Turner. Jalen feeling it here tonight. 10 early points for Jalen. Ball going to go out of bounds.
When Jalen's hitting outside shots, he's one of the hardest kids in the region to guard because he's so athletic and so strong. You know, you always got to try to figure out what to give him. And, you know, if he's hitting those outside shots, he's really, really hard. He's going to get another one here.
We are again. That one's in and out. Designed play for Turner. Collins takes it away from Claire, goes up and under, and 2 more for Collins. Combs tries to take the ball away. Howard comes up with it for the Tigers. Stops, puts up the 3, no good. Tigers just having a hard time hitting the basket here early in the first quarter. Luke Bellamy going to go in off the backboard. The shot is good.
I think they're going to call that on the
before the foul.
I think so.
So the basket won't count. And we will inbounds the ball. 4 fouls here in the first.
Look for maybe a lob to Collins here. Yeah.
There it is, just overthrew him, but he handles it, goes back up. Trying to get it in the basket before the buzzer. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Bobcats with a 27-9 lead. We'll take a couple of minute break here on Bluegrass Sports Nations and be right back.
Buy for $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Has been locally Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Special thanks again to our sponsors for bringing you guys, helping bring tonight's action here in the 55th District Tournament. Bobcats getting ready to kick off the second quarter with the Tigers with a 27-9 lead. Combs to Sperry to start things out. Over to Caden Turner, who's in the ball game. Combs now to Isaac Bellamy, puts down the dribble. Bellamy goes in the lane, turns, spins, puts up a shot, and it's good. Isaac always finds a way.
When he comes in, he's looking to score.
Another young man that always finds a way is Caden Turner. I tell you what, Caden really put on a show last year in the district tournament. Up and down the court. Got some early time here in this one. Good to see him out there. Peyton Tharp goes to the basket, puts it up and in. 2 for Tharp. Isaac Bellamy goes to work. Turner inside to Caden Turner, knocked down by Braxton Jett. McGinnis gets it over to Tharp. Now to Paxton Howard. Fakes the 3, goes inside, dishes to McGinnis, who's going to put the shot up. No good. Not really a good shot for McGinnis. A lot of Bobcats in front of him. No look pass to Caden Turner. Kicks it to an open Isaac Bellamy for 3. Look out.
Good pass there by Turner to find an open three-point shooter there.
Tharp to Claire. Up the court to Jett. Dishes to Peyton Tharp. Tharp now back over to Jett. Inside to Paxton Howard. Nice move inside. Can't get the basket. Rebound cleared out by Jalen Turner. Tigers getting some looks, just not been able to hit. Open Sperry from the corner. Defensive breakdown that time as nobody was on Sperry, and he steps back and knocks down the 3.
Coach Jackson, Coach Sean Noble's going to take a full timeout, so we'll take that with him here in just a second for a few commercial breaks.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Kentucky Farm Bureau has been insuring folks for more than 75 years. So, we know Kentucky. Case in point, we know the happy birthday song was written by a pair of Kentucky sisters. The whole song lasts only about 15 seconds. Yeah, good thing. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
To Tharp after the timeout. Spins, gives to Howard. Now back to Tharp. Tharp cross midcourt, dishes inside to McGinnis up off the backboard, and it's good. Good shot by McGinnis under the basket. Tharp with open eyes to find him. Turner going to drive, put up the floater, rolls off. Rebound cleared out by Dyson Clare. Up the court to Tharp for the Tigers. Tharp calls for the pick. Tries to take Isaac Bellamy to the basket. Comes back out, dishes off to McGinnis. McGinnis going to be, Sperry going to be called for the foul on McGinnis. Little reach in from behind. Not going to let him get away with that tonight. During the commercial break, Lucas alluded to the fact that the big competition here tonight in Rose Gymnasium is between the two cheerleading squads. I tell you what, it's loud in here right now.
Yes.
Nice defensive move by Bellamy. Gets it up to Sperry. Sperry makes good on the dunk that time. With a flush is good. Nice defensive play by Caden Turner. Two defensive plays by Caden Turner. So he gets that one to Andrew Combs. Combs goes up for the layup. That's going to make it 39-13. 5:24 to go before the half. Peyton Tharp with it, going to put up the long three-point basket. Thought that one was going in. Rimmed off. Sure Coach Sean Noble wants them to take their time. And going to be called for the walk. Be Tiger basketball. I was trying to see who got called for that one. I wasn't paying attention. Austin had it. That's what I thought was getting ready to happen. I had my eye on Coach Sean Noble, and Coach Sean Noble's going to take a timeout. We'll kick it over to our executive producer and let him play a couple commercials. Maybe we'll read a few when we come back.
People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We're back. I'll let Lucas read a few.
We want to thank a couple more of our sponsors: Law Office of Darrell Hurl, Dr. Stephen Howard, Chiropractor, PDQ Sales and Service, Jackson Physical Therapy, Lakeside Homes, and Jackson Electric, Family Pharmacy, and Hometown Pharmacy.
Got to get those sponsors in while we can. Dyson Clare with a big three.
Rob, one thing I've noticed, each time out that Coach Sean Nobles took, the Tigers have came out and executed and done a really good job. And with a young team, that's one of the first signs you see of growth and improvement. You know, they came out and executed that play exactly how he wanted to execute it, and was able to get a good shot there.
They are definitely responding after the timeouts. Two of the timeouts that Coach Sean Noble's taken, the Tigers have been able to come out and connect, and that time Dyson Clare looked good from three-point line. And here is Andrew Combs, and that one's no good. Peyton Tharp clears out the rebound up to McGinnis. McGinnis over in the corner to Dyson Clare. Clare now back out left wing to Tharp. Tharp going to drive, goes in, puts up the shot. Let's say Caden Turner is going to be called for that one. Yep, 2-0, Caden Turner. That'll send Peyton Tharp to the line. 4:30 here before the half. Bobcats with 7 fouls in this half. First shot by Peyton's good. Tharp settles in, puts up the second shot, in and out, off the back of the arm. Turner clears out the rebound. Turner over to Andrew Combs. Going to take a long three, and it's good. Andrew Combs, nothing but net from three-point land. Paxton Howard trying to find a shot. Ball knocked down, handled by Jett. Now to Tharp. Back to McGinnis, inside the Jett. Over to Clare from the corner again. He was good from there earlier, but he misses that one. Turner presses it up the court quickly to Combs. Knocked loose by Clare. And going to go out of bounds. Got some subs coming in for the Bobcats as Turner, Sperry, and Combs will sit, and we'll get Hoskins, Collins, and Luke Bellamy into the game for the Bobcats. Hoskins out of Bellamy, over to Collins, over in the corner to Isaac Bellamy. Puts down the dribble, drives, and going to be called for the foul on the floor, and that'll be on Peyton Tharp. Five fouls now on the Tigers in this half. Luke Bellamy to inbound it. Gets it to Isaac. Luke with it now for the Bobcats. Working against Paxton Howard. Puts up a little jump shot. It's good. First 2 points for Luke Bellamy here tonight.
He knew where he wanted to get on the floor and what shot he wanted the whole time he was bringing that ball up. Nice block there by Caden Turner.
McGinnis went up for it and taken away by Caden. What a layup by Christian Collins as he finds the basket. Christian now with 12 points. Peyton Tharp working against Isaac Bellamy. Over to McGinnis. To Jett, knocked down by Hoskins. Hoskins going to be called for that foul. So Jett will go to the line for the 1-and-1. And we've got Morgan in the game for the Tigers as Peyton Tharp will get a breather. First shot by Jett, no good. Brought out of there by Luke Bellamy. Cross court to Isaac Bellamy. Puts up the three. Wow. Another big basket by Isaac Bellamy as he drains the three. 49-17, 2:50 to go before the half.
Gives him 8, I think, don't it?
Yes, sir. Isaac Bellamy has 8 points. Paxton Howard hands it off to Dyson Clare. I'd like to see him get Dyson a little more involved on offense. He's just not able to. Christian Collins guarding him. Got Howard inside. He dished it back off to Jett. Nice fadeaway jump
really
shot.
Really nice move there
by Braxton Jett.
I think he's got to look to take that shot more often at that free throw line. He's done a really good job passing from that area, but he has to try to score for him.
He's been sitting in the middle passing it off. As there's another big three by Luke Bellamy. Braxton Jett needs to get involved in the offense. Nice fadeaway jump shot.
Looking at the Tigers roster, I see one player is over a sophomore.
Yeah.
Senior Carson Watts, and that's good things to come for the Tigers. With these kids, anytime you get this type of experience and everything as a freshman, 8th grader, sophomore, that's invaluable going forward for your team.
Well, these guys have played together for a long time, and they took a lot of bumps last year being young. There's not a lot of names on this starting five that has changed since last year's team. And as we see Paxton Howard drive, put up the jump shot, no good. Collins chases it down, brings it up right in front of the Jackson bench, passes over to Stallard. Now back to Jackson Hamilton, to Stallard for three. No good, in and out. Bryce Hoskins knocks that one out of bounds. Yeah, not a lot of name changes on this Jackson team from last year to this year, and it's going to be the same next year. There's going to be probably the same starting five out here on this club. A lot of young talent, and things will be bright for the Tigers for the next couple of years, definitely. With this, playing together makes a big difference for these young guys, and you get used to each other's tendencies and knowing where that guy's going to be at on the court. Kind of like Collins and Turner are this year.
Sure.
McGinnis will go to the free throw line for the Tigers as we get some more subs in for the Bobcats. Caden Turner, Kanan Gross, Jackson Hamilton, Isaac Bellamy, and Stallard all on the court for the Bobcats. McGinnis puts up the first free throw, and it's good. I'm trying to see who number 5 is for the Tigers. I don't have him on my roster.
Danny Caton.
Danny Caton, okay. I've got him down as a different number. Recognized him. Sometimes the numbers are different from KHSAA's roster. Kanan Gross in front of Caton with a big 3 for Kanan Gross.
I think he looked over at Luke Bellamy and said, if you need any pointers, just let me know at practice. I believe what he said.
Well, the big man likes to take it from out there. We've seen him make a few of those JV as Isaac Bellamy takes it away, goes up and under for the layup. Kanan will step out and take the 3 when he gets the chance, and the bench loves it when he gets the
He's still talking to Christian Collins about it. That's great to see.
McGinnis went to the basket, but shot's no good. Picks up the foul. Foul going to be on Jackson Hamilton. Jackson Hamilton, one of the best shooters on the court right now for the Bobcats too, as a young Bobcat. McGinnis's first shot's no good. 28 seconds now before the half, 57-20. Bobcats with the lead. McGinnis's second shot is good. Isaac Bellamy walks it up the court for the Bobcats, gets the pick from Aaron Stallard, dishes back to Stallard. Now to Kanan Gross. Back off to Stallard, stops, pops the 3, and it's good. I'll tell you what, these JV guys have been earning their money here lately. Looking good with some early minutes in this one.
Well, you know, they're going to come in and play hard when they get their chance. You know, just like the varsity players, you know, once they get on that floor, this is a district tournament for them too.
Caden Turner takes that one away from Paxton Howard with a block to seal the deal at the buzzer for the first half. 60-21, Bobcats with the lead. We'll take a break and go to commercial, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sport Nation.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
For $30 off your Thacker Grigsby or TVS broadband bill through the Affordable Connectivity Program? If you participate in certain federal government-funded programs, yes, you can start your qualification process by going to acpbenefit.org and click on the blue Apply Now button, or call our office at 606-785-9500 or stop by one of our locations in Jackson, Whitesburg, Hazard, or Hindman.
Trust Company of Jackson has been locally owned and operated since 1962. We offer several products that help make banking convenient. Ticketless deposits at our ATMs, online banking, our CBTJ mobile banking app, and compatibility with mobile wallet. Give us a call at 606-666-7575 or visit us on the web at citizensbankjackson.bank to see how we can help you. Citizens Bank and Trust Company of Jackson is always searching for ways to serve you better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, located in Jackson, Kentucky, is proud to serve Breathitt and surrounding communities. They are also proud to support the local schools and sports teams. Come in and allow them to help you with all your electric and plumbing supply needs. And now introducing Jackson Septic Supply, selling concrete septic tanks. Give Herbie and the gang a call at 606-666-4052 to see how they can help you.
Kentucky Farm Bureau has been insuring folks for more than 75 years. So, we know Kentucky. Case in point, we know the happy birthday song was written by a pair of Kentucky sisters. The whole song lasts only about 15 seconds. Yeah, good thing. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
People's Bank, our vision is to be the best community bank in America. We pride ourselves in being a community bank that builds relationships with our clients and offers cutting-edge financial products. For 120 years, People's Bank has focused on helping clients achieve their financial goals. We would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Give them a call today at 606-666-5519 or 606-666-5500.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Welcome back to Rose Gymnasium, where we're at half, and the Breathitt County Bobcats lead the Jackson City Tigers 60-21. We'll read over a few of our sponsors here before we get back to action. Citizens Bank and Trucks of Jackson, serving Breathitt County for over 50 years. Check out the CBTJ Fee mobile app. Your banking right on your mobile device. Appalachian Wireless. Appalachian Wireless is Eastern Kentucky. Great service, great people. Get more with the Appalachian Advantage Plan. Breathitt County Farm Bureau, Agents Chuck Price and Seth Holland. Farm Bureau is big on commitment to Breathitt County. Law Office of David Johnson, offices in Hazard and Jackson. Call the Car Wreck Professionals. Hutch Automotive and Tire Works, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, located on Highway 15. Come see us. Thacker Grigsby Communications, the best in TV and internet in our area. Thacker Grigsby and TVS Cable, committed to the mountains. Wolfe County Tourism, Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous. Come see all Wolfe County has to offer. Variety Pizza, your home for the best pizza in Jackson, along with their famous hoagies. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Susan Cable and Fig Kelly, all your insurance needs. People's Bank of Jackson, working together, building success. People's has the loan for you. Go Time and Steak and Shake. Refresh, refill, and refuel at Go Time. 7 locations to keep you on the go. Steak and Shake in Hazard, famous for steaks, burgers, and great milkshakes. Southern Woods Heating and Air. Southern Woods for all your heating and cooling needs. Installation or service, no job too big or too small. The Law Office of Darrell Hurl, over 30 years taking care of legal needs of the citizens of Jackson and Breathitt County. Dr. Stephen Howard, chiropractic. If you are injured, Dr. Howard can help, including auto accident and workers' compensation. No referral needed. Over 22 years of experience. PDQ Sales and Service, formerly Jackson Wholesale, serving the wholesale needs of Eastern Kentucky. Jackson Physical Therapy, Kobe Watts PT. Jackson Physical Therapy will get you back into action. Lakeside Homes, if you're looking for a new home, Lakeside Homes is your stop for the best selection, and you always get a great deal. Jackson Electric, stop in and see Herbie and Scott for your electric, plumbing, and heating needs, along with septic systems and appliance parts. And Family Pharmacy and Hometown Pharmacy, great people who have your safety at heart. Family and Hometown Pharmacy, proud supporters of the Bobcats and Tigers.
In case anybody was counting during warm-ups, Kanan Gross and Braxton Terry, the 2 big guys on the JV team, have got like 30 points behind the three-point arc during warm-ups.
Outstanding.
You know, that's where they need to be shooting from. They're having a good time, though. Time's winding down here in the half. Bobcats with a 60-21 lead. Leading scorer for the Bobcats was Christian Collins with 12, and you've got Austin Sperry and Isaac Bellamy both right behind him with 10. Jalen Turner also with 10. Leading scorer for the Tigers, Peyton Tharp with 6. Dyson Clare has 5. Paxton Howard 3. Braxton Jett 3. And Austin McGinnis 4. For the Tigers, as the starters come back out onto the court for both teams. I tell you what, these 2 clubs get after it. If you look at these guys' face, you can tell they've been going hard. This Tigers team, never been one to give up. I tell you what, we'd had a lot closer ball game if they'd have found the basket earlier. They had a lot of shots. They just didn't get them to fall.
Yeah, they couldn't get many outside jumpers to go early, and Bobcats were able to go on a run and kind of stretch it out.
Athletically, the Bobcats just, able to overpower the Tigers with the length and size. As you see Christian Collins stretch this one out for another jam to start the third quarter. Tharp across midcourt for the Tigers. McGinnis for a long 3, no good. That's just been the story of the Tigers' offense in this game is just not. I don't think they don't look comfortable from where they're shooting from. They're kind of rushing their shots, and they've not been able to hit the basket. That time they missed a shot, but Collins stepped on the out-of-bound line, give the ball right back to him, as you see Tharp under the basket, good for 2.
And Breathitt's length will do that to you. They're so long and athletic. And, every shot that seems open in a split second is a contested shot, and that's just something that as a young team you've got to work through and get used to playing against.
Second foul on Hoskins. Tharp's free throw's no good. 62-23, 6:45 to go. Bellamy brings it across midcourt. Beautiful Rose Gymnasium. Hoskins, no look pass to Collins under the basket. Nice little putback for Collins. Claire. Cross court taken away by Christian Collins. Christians woes things up as he didn't have any numbers. Bobcat offense now gets settled. Tharp went for that one with Hoskins. Hoskins puts the ball on the court. The young man just knows where the basket's at. Cleaned that one up and put it up and able to get the 2 points.
Well, he had 2 Tigers on him, and I think they were trying to foul him, but yeah, I don't think he knew it.
I don't think so. I couldn't have made that look that good. Bryce made that look pretty good. Nice three-point basket by Paxton Howard. Tigers with a little life. 5:45 to go. 66-26. Turner with it. Over in the corner to Collins. Cross court to Austin Sperry. Over to Luke Bellamy for 3, and it's good. Tharp looking inside. Comes back out to Claire. Inside to Jet. Jet going to dish it back out. I'd like to see Jet turn and go to the basket, maybe draw a foul, get some little offense going inside for him. Long three-pointer by Claire, no good. Christian Collins skies the rebound out. 69-26. Jalen Turner walks it up the court, dishes inside to Hoskins. No look pass to Sperry, up and under and off the backboard for Sperry.
I think we're going to have a timeout, but I think Coach Noble's just going to call it for subs.
Yeah. We got a whole new platoon in, if you will, as Andrew Combs, Caden Turner, Isaac Bellamy, Jackson Hamilton, and Aaron Stallard all come into the game.
I was doing a game at here. Wolf and Sayer played, and Sayer's coach did that the whole game. He subbed 5 at a time, basically the whole game. It was first time I'd ever seen that happen.
Combs outlet pass up the court to Stallard is good. Peyton Tharp stops in the lane, dishes back to McGinnis, puts up the little floater from the free throw line, and it's good. Pretty shot by Austin McGinnis. Stallard over to an open Andrew Combs for 3. Hard to beat that guy. I'll call him the best 6 man in the region. Andrew Combs finds the basket for 3. Jet kicks it back out to Tharp, and Peyton Tharp there for a big 3-point basket. This time we got a timeout called. And both teams go to the benches. We'll take a quick break and go to commercial, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Homes, located in Jackson, Kentucky, has been serving Breathitt and surrounding counties for over 27 years. They have new and manufactured homes from Norris, Clayton, and Fleetwood, single wides, double wides, and also an assortment of quality used homes. Many financing options available, offering site prep, delivery, and setup for a no-hassle experience. To find your new home, visit them at 42 Jeffs Drive in Jackson or on the web at www.lakesidehomesjackson.com or call 606-666-7558.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
To the action here at Rose Gymnasium in Campton, Kentucky. Jackson Hamilton dishes over in the corner to Stallard. Now to Bellamy. Wow. Bellamy ran into Peyton Tharp, and Tharp going to get called for the blocking foul. 3:44 to go here in the third. 76-31. Stallard.
If you're Coach Sean Noble, you've got to be happy that your kids are at least trying to take charges, though, at this point in the game. You know, that shows that they still care, and they're still playing hard.
Stallard over to Combs. Combs working against Tharp. Now over to Isaac Bellamy. Isaac says, I'm going to go to the basket. Puts it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. Paxton Howard clears it out, gets it to Peyton Tharp. Tharp kicks it over to McGinnis. Now to Paxton Howard, back to McGinnis. Now to Peyton Tharp. Over to Dyson Clare. Clare lobs it underneath to Howard. Howard can't get the basket to fall. Stallard clears the rebound. Over in the corner to Hamilton. Now back to Stallard. Stallard's going to drive the lane. Puts up a little floater off the backboard. No good. Braxton Jett. Nobody can contest with his rebounding ability underneath right now. And a big three-pointer.
Nice looking shot
Peyton
there.
Tharp. Peyton's an athlete. He's always been good at multiple sports. Great soccer player. We had him in football for a little while. Lumberjacks, great young man. Shot by Isaac Bellamy, no good, but Combs underneath. Gets his own rebound, goes back up. Shot is going to be good, and he'll go to the free throw line. Andrew for the free throw. Gets it to roll. You better make that one. Dad's watching.
Yeah. Merv's up there right now taking notes. I've seen him.
Howard inside the Jet. Now to Tharp. Now to Dyson Clare. Inside to McGinnis. Blocked out of bounds by Caden Turner.
James David better stay in the game down there.
Yeah, he better be
Caden's
out.
in there very much.
Yeah.
He'll be in the danger zone.
Braxton Jett under the basket. Up. Can't get the shot to go. Gets the rebound from Tharp. Goes back up, and it's good. That's where Braxton needs to be playing at. Basket is good, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Jett just a sophomore, so, he's got, like we've talked about, he's got a lot of time left in his high school career. He's played really well here tonight, especially against Breathitt's size.
Great athlete, great size for a basketball guy. Going to be under the basket, bumping and making some noise with the big guys next few years for the Tigers. Jackson Hamilton up and under is good, and I think Braxton Jett will probably be called for the foul. Yes, he will. So Hamilton will go to the line to shoot one. Yeah, Braxton's done great here tonight. He's a big part of that Jackson offense right in the middle, able to pass the ball and keep the offense going. Good to see him going to work under the basket in that last possession. Tharp with it. Over to McGinnis. Back to Tharp. Stops, puts up the three, and it's good. Tharp starting to find his rhythm. 11 points for Tharp here in the second half. 82-40. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Bellamy to Stallard. Now to an open Caden Turner. Caden will put up the three. No good. Rebound by Peyton Tharp. Tharp over to Howard. Inside to Braxton Jett. Now to Clare, who's open for three. No good. Ben Wooten with the rebound. Wooten in the game now for the Bobcats. Hamilton over in the corner to Stallard. Stallard will shoot the three. No good. Tipped, and Howard comes down with it. Peyton Tharp up the court. Stops. Open Paxton Howard for three. No good. Rebound down to Isaac Bellamy. And Isaac going to be called for the carry. Don't see that call very often.
No, that's once a couple week call usually.
15 seconds to go in the third. Bobcats 82, Tigers 40.
I think it was called last in the NBA in 1994, I think.
McGinnis over in the corner in front of the Jackson bench, tipped. Tharp cleans it up, puts up the long three with a second to go.
Feeling
It's good. Yes, sir. Peyton Tharp. I've got him down for 4 threes, 5 for the night, with 4 here in the second.
Yeah, big
half.
third quarter there.
We'll take a quick break and we'll play some commercials, and we'll be right back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
John Noble continues to bring players off the bench. Jackson Hamilton, Aaron Stallard, Ben Wooten, Kanan Gross, and Brantley Campbell in the game for the Bobcats. Tharp, Kanan Gross. And Wooten going to shoot the three, no good. Big rebound by Peyton Tharp. Tharp over to McGinnis. Now back to Tharp. Tries to take Stallard inside. Knocked loose. Hand cleaned up by Paxton Howard. Tharp gives it to Howard going under the basket. Shot's no good. But he'll be fouled. Fouled going to the basket, and he'll shoot two. Running clock here in the fourth quarter, 7:15. I thought it was a running clock.
It stops on free throws.
Free throws only?
Yeah.
Back of the rim comes out for Howard. Shot no good. On the line for his last free throw. No good. Cleaned up by Jet, though. Back to Tharp. Open for three. No good.
Wasn't at the top of the key.
That's
top
what
of the
it
key's
was.
been
Yep.
spot.
Should have came around. Hamilton in front of Howard. Over to Campbell. Campbell going to bring it out top of the key. He's got McGinnis in front of him. Now over to Wooten. Wooten over to Hamilton. Blocks that shot on the move. Misses that three. Jackson's usually money from three-point shot land. We were talking about him earlier. He's one of the last guys off the court usually after a game of practice. He's always shooting. Tharp with Stallard in front of him. Dishes over to McGinnis. Now back to Tharp. Inside to Jet. And Jet went for the cutting Tharp, but Tharp wasn't cutting yet. So ball goes out of bounds. Knocked out by the Bobcats. Tharp inbounds it. Gets it to Howard, and Campbell gonna foul Howard. I guess you could call it over the back because he jumped over his back. Good show of sportsmanship between the two. Tharp inbounds it to Dyson Clare. Looked a little surprised, but Dyson puts it in for 2 points. That'll make 7 for him tonight. Campbell for a long three. Wow. Everybody getting in on the action. Making good of it here for the Bobcats. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Does number 10 play football, Rob?
Who?
10. Campbell?
No, I don't think he does.
For a kid his size, he's put together like a football player. He needs to be a. Whoop.
We could always use him. We could always use him.
I think the inbounder thought the player walking down the Jackson bench was still on the floor.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
Kanan Gross going to step out for the long three. Jeez. The big guy likes to get the play called for him as he comes to the top of the key and shoots the three. Clare now over to Tharp for the Tigers. Inside the Jet, dishes back off to Tharp. Tharp goes up against Stallard. The shot's no good. Let's see who the foul's on. It's on Aaron Stallard. 4:30 to go here in the fourth, and Peyton Tharp will go to the line. Coming into the game is number 44, Braxton Terry. Coach Noble has cleared the bench now. 88-46, 4:26 to go in the fourth. Shot is good for Tharp. Hamilton brings it across midcourt for the Cats over to Wooten. Wooten going to shoot the three. In and out. Looks good. And ball knocked out of bounds. Here come the Tigers back with it. Tharp calls for the pick. Goes by, goes up and under, off the backboard, no good. Wooten saves it out of bounds. Campbell over to Hamilton. Hamilton backs it back out, passes over to Kanan Gross with another three. He misses that one. He's 2 for 3 tonight, in case anybody's counting. Big man going to take the three with a smile on his face. Peyton Tharp puts up a long three. No good. Ball tipped, cleaned up by Campbell. Look out, here comes Brantley down the court. Oh. And he puts on the brakes under the basket. And I think we got a foul on Tharp, I believe. Who else we got in for the Tigers? We got anybody else? Yeah, here comes a few more. We got Watts in the game, and we got
10, Evan Phipps. 35, Marcus Deaton.
Yep.
Number, I think, 3. Cody Reynolds.
Richie. Reynolds?
Yeah, Cody Reynolds.
Okay.
Number 12, Jacob Morgan. And number 10, Evan Phipps.
So both coaches trying to get all their guys in for some action. Free throw by Campbell, no good. Braxton Terry up and under, no good. Everybody's having fun right now. Know that. Everybody's got a smile on their face out on the court. Even the Jackson guys up and down the court right now.
And you mentioned it a couple times. There have been several Breathitt and Jackson players. When somebody fell down, helped each other up. That's what you want to see. Both these teams, play hard, but respect each other and show good sportsmanship.
Phipps comes in, makes good of his time. Three-point basket by Terry, no good. That time, Kanan Gross brought the ball down the court. Kanan tips it. Tigers come back down the court. That's number 35. I believe I'm right on the name, is Deaton. This game now has got a little bit of a pickup game feel to it. Deaton at the line. 89-49. Shot is good off the backboard. Called the bank shot on that one. Second shot, no good. Cleared out of there by Wooten. Wooten gets it to Kanan Gross. Gross going to bring the ball up the court again. Big man runs point guard, shoots a three, plays under the basket. Gets it to Stallard. Stallard now to Wooten. Wooten drives, and he's going to get called for the walk. Feet move before you put down the basket. Ball. Got to put the ball on the court first. Kanan comes out of the game. I don't know who's going to run point guard now for the Bobcats. Jackson Hamilton back in. Kanan with a big smile on his face. This kid had like 6-8 inches of hair yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Now he's got a headband and a buzz cut. A little bit different look for some of these guys tonight. What are we trying to do here? We're trying to get
I think we've got 6 on the floor for the Tigers, and there we go.
Yeah, we got Donovan Rose in the game now for the Tigers. Passes over to Turner. Jordan Turner puts up the three. No good. We got some 7th and 8th graders getting in the game now for Jackson. No foul called. Hamilton to Stallard. Now to Terry. Terry for three, no good off the rim. Stallard clears out the rebound. Big three-point basket by Terry.
We want to remind everybody that we will have post-game interviews on BSN.
Jordan Turner again for three, no good.
Breathitt first, and then Jackson City will be on there. So tune in after the game for those.
Campbell gets called for the walk. About 30 seconds left in this one, 92-50.
Also want to remind everybody that our next game will be Wednesday night as the Breathitt County Lady Cats take on the Wolfe County Lady Wolves in the 55th Girls Championship game.
Turner's is no good.
That'll be at 7 o'clock. We'll have it right here on BSN for you.
Campbell with it, trying to run out the clock with less than 10 seconds. 92-50. Terry for another three. Bounces out. Wooten for the putback, no good, and that'll bring us to the end of this one, 92-50. Bobcats with the lead. We'll take a break and go to commercial, and we'll be right back to recap this one on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance, big on commitment.
Folks, we're back from Rose Gymnasium as the Bobcats come away a big winner here in the first round against the Tigers of Jackson City. I guess you would really say the leading scorers in the game were the same kids that were out here during the first half, because during the second half we had a lot of players coming in from both clubs that were JV and young kids. Jackson City even got some 7th and 8th graders in, but it's great to see these two teams in action. The Tigers never gave up fighting, and they scored 42 points tonight against a very, very formidable Breathitt County team.
I think the Tigers got a lot to be proud of. I watched them earlier in the year. I think they have improved a lot over the course of this season. They have, they're in a district with 2 of the top teams in the 14th region, and that's always an uphill battle, and especially when you've got a lot of young kids. But I want to congratulate Coach Sean Noble on a really good first year, I think.
Well, I'm impressed with the youngsters on this Tigers team, and if we have to talk about any of them, we'll talk about Dyson Clare and Peyton Tharp and Braxton Howard, Braxton Jett. I mean, all those kids that were in there tonight really played their hearts out. McGinnis, I think, didn't really get to go to the basket and get in, as many points as he wanted to. But what about Peyton Tharp coming out in the third quarter, lighting it up? 4 3-pointers. Great game for Peyton Tharp.
That's something to build on next year.
Yes. And they like we talked about earlier, they know where each other is on the court, and they're just going to get better. So big things to look forward for them. Folks, we appreciate you joining us here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for this first round of the 55th District Tournament. We'll be bringing you all the action here from this week, girls and boys basketball again on Wednesday and Thursday night, I believe I'm correct. We will also be doing the post-game interviews here shortly with Breathitt and Jackson City. For Brendan Miller, Darren Back, Ty Back, Lucas Miller, I'm Rob Hounshell. Thanks for joining us on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll see you again on Wednesday night.